Hey, this is Fuchsia from Lune, and I'm doing another painting. This is a mini strainer pour. This particular strainer was sold specifically for paint pouring. It has little heart cutouts, which are pretty adorable. So I started with a base of black, which was scraped up from a prior painting. The color of the pillow, as they call it, doesn't matter because it's going to roll off the edges anyway. So I just scrape them up and reuse them as much as I possibly can. Just pop on some lids and save them for later. Shout out to Mixed Media Girl. She has a YouTube page with fluid painting and she does a lot of strainer pours, so that's been very inspiring to me and I recommend you check her out. I'm just pouring the paints in a sequence into the strainer, making sure that I put colors together that mix nicely in case they do mix together a bit. I also made sure that the paints I placed on top are the colors that I want to be predominant in the piece. So once the paints were all poured, Hurley did a bit of torching to pop some bubbles. And then I gave it a spin on the Lazy Susan. And then placed some of the leftover black around the edges to help the paint flow during the stretching. The mix of the paint is 2 parts Floetrol, 1 part paint, and enough water to get a runny consistency. I also put 5 drops of mixwax per color into the mix, and I didn't use any silicone in this one. I learned about adding the mixwax by watching JMO Painting's YouTube channel. He's got some amazing galaxy looking pieces with cool colors that are really inspiring. He also has a free paint recipe ebook that I found useful. So what I learned is regardless of what you mix in, the most important thing is to make sure that the paints are all the same consistency. Another important thing that I like to mention is that I mix the paints outside with a mask to protect my lungs. The black ended up looking pretty cool on the edges. I almost left it like that, but ultimately I decided to stretch it more so I could have the purple and pink be the predominant colors of the piece. I knew there was a lot of paint on the canvas that could be stretched out and cool effects would pop up. This piece was inspired by my Aunt Jackie, who has had an extremely tough year. Purple's her color, so I wanted as much purple as possible in here for her. Her and my Uncle Jim gifted me my cousin's art supplies after she passed away recently. It's been such an honor to paint with her supplies and keep her spirit alive. I'm very humbled by their generous gift. The white looks like wings to me, which is pretty significant to me. I honestly feel like my cousin Jessie was with me when I did this piece, and she's in this piece in a way. So I decided that this piece needed a heart. I was seeing a flying heart, so I wanted to define that. I can't wait to use the other strainers that came in the set with this one. There's so many fun, different shapes in there. This was such a fun pour. It was very easy. I'll definitely be using some silicone in the paints next time. When the black dripped, I was filling in the outline of the heart. I thought I messed it up for a second, but then I realized it's actually pretty cool. And here are the results close up. Please don't forget to hit like and subscribe if you like what you saw. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Bye.